talking to people while I'm working. What's good, everybody? My name is Morgan Clement, and I am a digital artist and illustrator based in Los Angeles. I've been filming the process of me working on my illustrations and portraits for years now, but here more recently I've been wanting to do something a little bit more personal. So now I've decided to start almost like vlogging to pair with my actual process videos, so that you actually get to know like me as an artist, and not just draw or see me drawing for 10-15 minutes on like in a time lapse. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. I moved to Cleveland, Ohio when I was little. Drawing was always in the background. I was always working on something, drawing something. It was extensive. I was drawing the entire time, like from, I don't know, from infancy. From the moment that I could hold a pencil, a crayon, whatever, I've been drawing pretty much my entire life. When I was little, I used to burn through like so much paper. For whatever reason, I hated sketchbooks. I don't know why I hated sketchbooks. I still hate I still hate sketchbooks as an adult. But when I was little, I used to burn through so much paper as a child that it got to the point where my father was like, yo, you gotta chill out with burning through all of this paper. Like, the perfectly good printer paper, you gotta stop. So what he decided to do was take all of these old, pieces of paper that he wasn't using anymore, that had already been printed on, and he created, he put a shelf in the kitchen where he just stacked up all of this old paper, and so I could draw on the back of it. And so, like, that's how much I was drawing as a little kid. It wasn't until high school that I actually ended up going to a college program called the College Preview at the Columbus College of Art and Design. And that was my first time being in a university setting that was specifically dedicated to art, and being around people who were professional artists. And so after that experience, it was just kind of like a no-brainer for me that that was where I needed to go and where I needed to be headed. And so after that, I didn't end up attending the Columbus College of Art and Design, but I did go down south to Savannah, Georgia, to the Savannah College of Art and Design. And that's where I got my degree in animation. I graduated in 2015. But more importantly, it is the first instance that I ever started doing digital artwork. Up to that point, I had been doing a lot of, sketches with just a normal pen and paper or pencil and paper and those kinds of things. And so I had never really worked with Cintiq, which is what a lot of digital artists work with. The school had tons of them. And so it was a bit of a difficult transition for me from, traditional media from a pencil and paper to digital artwork on a Cintiq. But once I got there, I fell in love. I love it so much. Now, I wouldn't even, I don't even trust my ability to do anything on traditional media. To be perfectly honest with you, like a pencil and paper terrifies the heck out of me. But now everything I do is digital. So I started working digitally. I've been doing portraits since I was in high school. A good friend of mine used to do portraits, and I really, really looked up to him. He was always like super encouraging as a friend and as an artist himself. And so when he started doing portraits, that's when I started doing portraits. And so I've been doing portraits since high school. When I was little, I hated drawing people. I really, really love dogs, like a lot. Like I really, really I had a dog, but I wanted more dogs. And so all I would ever draw was dogs. And it wasn't until I got to probably about high school that I started doing actual portraiture. I love doing portraits because I feel like it pays homage to people that I really, really look up to. And so now I almost exclusively work digitally and almost exclusively do portraits. I've worked on like other things as well, like children's books. But I think that portraiture is a great way for me to kind of like test my own artistic abilities. I can't even imagine. I could not even imagine when I was, just starting out, when I graduated from high school and went off to college, that this is where I would be with my artwork, and I'm like super proud of it. Sometimes I don't even know that it's like, it doesn't even feel like it's me. Yeah, sometimes when I look at the end result, like it's so strange to during the process it feels almost like my brain shuts down, and then I just come back to consciousness and there's this piece that's in front of me, and it's always so very exciting. I love filming the process of creating these pieces, but I feel like there's a lack of connection between me as an artist and anyone who's enjoyed viewing my process over the years. And so I've decided that I wanted to actually like hop in front of the camera myself this time and kind of introduce myself. So this was just an introduction. I plan on talking about like other things, but I wanted to add this element to my process videos so that you can get a better sense of who I am and what I think and what I do. Thank you so much for being a support system. Thank you so much for watching my process videos or applauding or cheering me on over the years. I really appreciate it, and hopefully I'll get a little bit better at this part of it as well. So thanks so much.